Oh,
Okay, it's been 10 minutes, right? In the oven. Just look at what I want you guys to see is the reason why I was saying that, I prefer putting my meat in the oven. You see all that fat has come out. So at least that won't end up in our beef stew. Alright? So that's our meat. I'm gonna let it just hang out for a bit. It's not cooked, just as you can see, you see that the fat has rendered out. So that's what I wanted, but it's not cooked. It's still as tough as they come. So let's start cooking. Where's my pen? Oh, I lost my pen. Here it is. Let's start cooking our beef stew. Beef stew, beef curry, whatever you call it. It's a nice meal to have with some rice or veggies, whatever you prefer. It's very nice. So I'm gonna show you the way I like cooking my beef stew. Simple. You know how we keep it in this kitchen? You know how we roll in this kitchen? Simple, spicy. We don't complicate things here. So what I'm gonna do, I've got my stove on now. Alright, let's just put a bit of olive oil, not too much. Just a bit. If you don't have olive oil, guys, please don't stress. You can use canola oil or whatever oil you have that you normally cook with. Just use that. Alright? Don't stress too much about it. Because hey, olive oil you must plan. If you want to start cooking, you must plan for, okay, I'm gonna buy olive oil this month, next month, I want you to not to stress yourself too much about these ingredients. Whatever you currently have, just try that and see and then maybe next month you buy the olive oil, you try it with olive oil. The nice thing about olive oil, when you cook with it, your food doesn't get fatty at all like the other oils. The other oils you can actually taste it and see it. So with olive oil, you don't see that, and it's healthier for you. It is healthy for you. So what are we gonna do now? I've put on just one. I've chopped up one onion. There's one onion in there. I want this onion to brown, right? We're gonna brown this. We're gonna brown it because when you brown your onion, that's where you're gonna get flavor from. When you start your stew, do yourself a favor. If you didn't know this, do yourself a favor. Fry your onions up until they are nice and golden brown. Don't let them burn though. Don't burn them, but just nice and brown. I'll show you the color. That's flavor for your stew. In the meantime, I just want to cut up my meat. If I can find my chef knife. There it is. I'm gonna cut it into small pieces. I told you already, this is budget meals, right? So I'm not gonna use an expensive cut of meat to do a stew. No, I'm using this cut. I know some people will be, but that's for fry. Who said so? You can use any cut that you want. Where is it written in the books that you can't use this meat? So if I want the beef stew and I've got a brisket, so why not? Huh? Get my mama say the end of the day. Yeah. So I'm just gonna cut up, my meat into small chunks. Not big chunks, just small chunks. So Scalivala onion, don't forget your onion there, because onion can easily burn as well. Just keep, This is hot, hey? This is very hot. Okay. I'm gonna leave that bone in. I mean, no problem. The bone's got flavor, so let's leave the bones in as well. You see this one, because it's just a lot of fat there. I'm not even gonna put it back into my stew. Let me just, get rid of that for now. Try and, I know some people love this fat, but try and, yeah, the ones that you can really just take out, just to make your meat more leaner and healthier for you. Okay, keep stirring your onion. We want that color. That's flavor, baby. That's flavor. That's flavor, eh? That is flavor. We have to keep watching it because it's gonna go so fast, eh? It's gonna go from here on. It's quick. But we're gonna add now our seasoning. We're gonna add our seasoning now. Let me just put this away. You have to work with what you have. So Hailey spaces. You must just do your best. You must just work in your kitchen. That small one that you have, Bon. If you have a big one, well, good for you. Good for you. There. It's still not there yet. It's still not there yet. So let me leave it. Let me just share with you what I'm gonna put in there. What I have here, I've got 2 beef stocks, right? I'm gonna use the beef stocks. 2 beef stocks. I've got, this is brown onion soup, and then I've got tomato paste. Let me open it. I've got tomato paste. Okay, back there. You're building flavor there, but keep checking. Keep checking. Guys, now I try to keep my meals really very simple, but at the same time, you know what you guys like and what your family like. So if you like garlic, you're like a garlic person, add some garlic in there. It's fine, no stress, because I'm trying to teach you how to just start a meal, but it doesn't take away from the fact that you can build on it. So do whatever you feel comfortable. So alright, you see that is flavor, baby. The beef stock, I'm not gonna dissolve them now. I'm just gonna throw them straight in the onion. I want them to I want my beef stock to just fry as well, just to wake up those flavors in them, my sous chef Sibatung, the small one is here as well. Okay, no, let me use this. I don't know what's happening here in my kitchen. Now, what I have here is mild and spicy curry powder, right? I'm gonna put just a spoon of that, not too much, just 1 teaspoon. And of course, my go-to spice, 6 gun tablespoon. No, not a tablespoon, because I've got beef stock, and beef stock is quite salty. Just a spoon of it. Now, yeah, that's what happens if you fry your spice. They will choke you. Now that's telling you that the flavors are awake. Now we can add our meat. Now we can add our meat back in there. Right? There. Let me add our meat there. Good. Okay, let's take a tablespoons of this. This is tomato paste. Alright? Mix it in there, just mix. Alright. Like so. And then from here, I just need to pour water. Just get 500 ml of water. Pour water in there. Slowly, be careful. A bit of water. Well, the pan that I'm using, I'm not gonna finish cooking in it actually. What I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna let this come to a boil. I'm just gonna let this come to a boil, and then I'm gonna transfer this meat into a saucepan where I'm gonna put it, you know, it's gonna finish cooking in the oven. It's gonna finish cooking in the oven. Like I said, the person who created the ovens, they were godsend, really. I like finishing my stew in the oven because for some reason it just gives it a nice flavor. You know, you don't have to finish it on the stove. Just put it in the oven and then you'll see. Okay, it's bubbling away now, right? As you can see there, it's bubbling away. I have my pot ready here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna, let me just check if my oven is ready. Okay, it's ready. I am gonna carefully pour all this deliciousness into a pot. Remember as well, because we're gonna put this in the oven, guys, remember that you must use an oven-proof pot. Something that you can cook with in the oven. So, there. This is gonna go, sorry girl, this is gonna go in the oven. 250 degrees oven for an hour. And then it should be ready in an hour. And then if you, because mine today I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna add frozen veggies to it. So just before it's finishing time, I'm gonna take it out and we're gonna put some frozen veggies in it, and then that's it. We'll be done with our stew.